So it is the top of the hour, and that means that we are going to get started. So welcome everybody to session 2 of TeenLife's 2023 Summer Opportunities Fair. And for those of you who joined us for session 1, welcome back. My name is Dustin. I work in marketing here at TeenLife, and I am your host this evening. So as you all know, this is our second of 3 sessions that we'll be having today. Our next one will be at the top of the next hour. Once this session comes to an end, I'll be sure to send the link to the next one in the chat, and we hope to have everybody join us over there. So we're going to have 7 speakers in this session. During the live presentations, if you have any questions, we do encourage you to type your questions in the chat. And if you have any questions for our first presenter here following their presentation, I will drop their email in the chat, and you can go ahead and send them your questions via email if they don't get to them during this session. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and pass off the microphone to University of the Pacific Pre-College Programs.
Thank you. And I'm trying to share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Excellent. Well, hi, everyone. My name is Balin Starai, and I'm the director of the Pacific Summer High School Institute at University of the Pacific. By the way, I'm a chemistry professor here at UOP. My specialty is gas phase experimental physical chemistry, and I'm also the faculty athletics representative here at Pacific. So I work very closely with our intercollegiate athletics program. We are a Division I school. So let me tell you a little bit about our Summer High School Institute. This is something new for us. We started our pilot program last year, and we had well over 300 high schoolers here on our campus. And this year we're going bigger in every direction. We have more sessions, we have more students, and many more programs. Let me start with just to give a bit of an overview of the Institute. We'd like to give teens an in-depth preview of how college life is. This is the real deal. They live on our campus, and they spend these 2 weeks at one of the nation's top student-centered small universities. So our goal is to give a full taste of the college experience to these students. They get to enjoy our beautiful campus. I'm not sure how many of you have seen our campus, but it looks like an Ivy League campus on the West Coast, just much better weather. We're in the heart of California, and these students get to study with their peers from across California. We're very close to the San Francisco Bay Area, so many of our students are coming from there, or Sacramento, and also from Southern California, from the East Coast, as well as from abroad. As I said, this pre-college program is a real deal. We're not just a program that rents a few spaces, lecture halls, labs on a college campus, and then calls it by the university. Our instructors are actual Pacific professors, those professors who work with our undergraduate and graduate programs in our lecture halls, in our maker spaces, in our labs. And our students stay in the same residence halls where our undergraduate students are staying during the year. So for all intents and purposes, for these 2 weeks, they're like our undergraduate students. So let me give you some highlights about our plans for the 2023 edition of our Summer High School Institute. We'll have 2 2-week-long sessions, one from June 6th to 17th, and the second one from June 20th to July 1st. Each are 2-week-long, start on a Tuesday and on a Saturday. We are offering more than 50 cutting-edge academic, music, and athletics program. So for the first time this year, our D1 athletics program also is also involved and offers many programs. And we have a very diverse set of disciplines, video game design, our dental program, and there are very few of those programs, and that's also already almost sold out. We have astronomy, lots of music camps. We have sports, including our marquee sport, water polo. Students get to gain leadership skills and make lasting friendships, and just really, really enjoy those 2 weeks on our campus. Also, it helps that the camps are in the middle of a beautiful California summer on our beautiful campus. So as I said, we have over 50 programs out of it. We have 45 academic programs already. in the performing visual arts and humanities, business, society. We are very strong as a university in health and science. Probably many of you know that we have a very successful dental school in San Francisco. We have a school of health studies in Sacramento, and we have our pharmacy school here in Stockton. And we have several programs in engineering and technology as well. We also have various athletics programs. So University Pacific is kind of a small school, but we're very comprehensive for that. We have 10 schools and colleges, and we have a very successful Division I athletics programs. We are in the West Coast Conference, so you probably seen Gonzaga. We compete with them in our various sports, including basketball, of course. So in the Summer Institute, we'll be offering 9 athletics programs. 8 plus chess, really. So we have a new chess program as well. And our 9 athletics programs include water polo, in which University Pacific is one of the most successful schools. In fact, this year we were in the national Final Four and only lost to the eventual national champion. And these athletics programs, just like the best professors will be teaching the academic programs, will be led by our Division I head coaches. And so this is a unique opportunity for these students to learn from the very best. Our students live on campus. They're staying in the same residence halls where our undergraduate students. And since we have a small and beautiful campus, it's short walking distance to where all the activities are. Their evenings and the weekend will be spent with various co-curricular activities, for example, Movies Under the Stars, various rec sports events, arts and crafts, and much more. We'll also have some major events over the weekend. Our schools last year, our students last year, they really enjoyed. Some said that these were the best 2 weeks of their life. This was their favorite camp ever, and they really enjoyed the activities. We asked the students to score how they like the experience at the end, and the academic and the co-curricular programs, they got this exact same very high score. And so with that, let me finish my presentation, and let me just draw your attention to our weekly virtual Q&A session. So every Wednesday at 6 p.m. I'm online on that link. So if you scan this QR code, that will get you registered for our weekly Q&A sessions when you can ask questions and I give short presentation about the program. Or you can also just go to our website at pacific.edu/pre-college summer institute, but you can also follow the links from TeenLife, of course. And if you scroll down to almost the bottom of our main website for the pre-college program, then you can sign up for the Q&A sessions, or you can contact me and send me messages. So with that, thank you so much for your attention. Please come to California, spend some time here in the summer in the beautiful sun, and get to enjoy one of the most beautiful campuses on the West Coast. So thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much. Beautiful sun indeed there in California. So coming up next here, we have AFS USA. And Balin, if you could please unshare your screen. Excellent, thank you very much. All right, the floor is all yours.
All right, well, hi everyone, good evening. It is great to connect. So hello and welcome to AFS USA. My name is Parker, my pronouns are he, him, and I'm thrilled to chat with you tonight about AFS as an organization and the experiences that we're offering this summer. I'm sure you've been dreaming about summer this winter, and AFS is too. We are a volunteer-run worldwide organization with 52 offices around the world, and we pride ourselves in providing meaningful study abroad experiences that are authentic and local-led. This summer, we're offering 8 summer experiences, and today I'm going to walk through a few of those and also touch base on one of our full scholarship virtual programs that we just launched. Because we're a volunteer-led organization, that means we're crazy about breaking down stereotypes and working towards a more just and peaceful world. That's why our participants and mission come first. So you're probably asking yourself, who is AFS? Well, we actually began as a volunteer ambulance service 109 years ago during World War I, where a group of Americans volunteered to attend to the wounded on both sides of the conflict. During dinners with many cultures and backgrounds present, they actually got to know one another and realized that things as horrible as the war around them might be avoided if only we got the chance to know each other. As a result, AFS's exchange programs were founded in 1947 to continue building these bridge building relationships that tear down walls and embrace different cultures in order to carry on this ethos. And who are you? Well, whoever you are welcome at AFS. We're looking for curious, open-minded, and eager to learn participants for our programs who also want to break down barriers and get to know the people of the world. We do this by offering various immersion style programs, meaning that they're designed to offer an authentic approach to a country and culture by pairing you with a volunteer host family and enrolling you in a local school. We offer many academic year and semester programs, but also offer abbreviated and theme-based summer experiences from 1 to 8 weeks long. You can learn more about them at afsusa.org/study abroad. And right now, we still have a few programs that I think are really incredible that have spots remaining to Denmark, Kenya, and Spain and France. Our deadlines begin around May 1st, but our programs do fill on a rolling basis. And I want to briefly highlight our programs to Kenya and Spain, starting with Kenya. This is a program that focuses on the many ways that countries around the world are transitioning to clean energy and facing the impacts of a changing climate. In just over 2 weeks, we bring students to view geothermal power and burgeoning wind farms, but we also explore the push and pull of competing needs, such as learning how the Kitengela Wildlife Foundation was able to find ways to protect livestock from lions without using deadly force by implementing a Maasai-created technology. We explore this push and pull by also visiting flower farms that rely on a water source that is slowly shrinking. What ways are people creatively adapting, and what can we learn from them? Next, we have a fantastic 2-week program to Spain, which pairs an equal cohort of teenagers from Spain with our American cohort to participate in exploration of modern Spanish society. By living with a host family and exploring the incredible city of Valladolid, as well as some time in Madrid, we seek to form real friendships through these shared experiences, all while learning Spanish along the way. If you're interested in learning more about our summer programs, I invite you to check out our website and view our 10-minute overviews of these programs to see if it's the right fit for you and your family. Shifting gears a little bit, we're thrilled to announce that we have a scholarship called the AFS Global STEM Accelerators. Applications just launched earlier this month, but we're looking for individuals who are passionate about STEM and climate change. Scholarship winners will participate in a 12-week all-virtual program focusing on emerging and critical STEM skills and fields, global competence education, and social impact, which we co-developed with the University of Pennsylvania. Scholars enrich their STEM knowledge and skills through interactive hands-on curriculum while developing critical global competencies, including problem solving, analytical skills, intercultural understanding, and the ability to build bridges across cultures. And so if this sounds like you, we definitely encourage you to apply. Our deadline for this program is March 15th, 2023, and you can apply at afs.org/global STEM. So thanks so much for your time tonight. You can visit our websites to learn more. And you can also use the promo code of AFS75 for 100% off of your summer application fee. So thanks again, and really looking forward to any upcoming experiences you have in front of you.
All right. Thank you so much, Parker, and thank you so much, AFS. If anybody has any questions for Parker, please feel free to leave them in the chat or by using the Q&A feature. So coming up next, we have the United States Naval Academy Summer Programs.
One second, I'm going to share my screen here.
No worries.
Okay. Are you guys seeing that?
Yep, all good.
Awesome. Okay. Good evening, everybody. My name is Second Lieutenant Grace Conlin. I'm an officer in the United States Marine Corps. And tonight I'm here representing the Naval Academy Admissions Department to talk to you a little bit about our summer STEM program that we offer in June. First, a little bit about us. We call our campus the Yard. The military has all kinds of jargon that they like to use. So our campus is a military base, it's a college campus, and we colloquially refer to it as the Yard. We are the #1 public school in the nation. Our graduates not only earn a Bachelor of Science degree, regardless of their major, but they also commission as officers into the United States Navy or Marine Corps upon graduating. We're located in Annapolis, Maryland, which is the picturesque capital of Maryland. It is right nearby Baltimore and DC, and about an hour's drive away from Philly. We're right on the water. We have a beautiful historic campus, and we're right next to a lovely downtown that features coffee shops, bars, ice cream, and amazing food. A little bit more about the Naval Academy. We have top-ranked engineering programs and lab facilities, including a brand new cybersecurity building that is state-of-the-art. We have technology for our cybersecurity studies, as I mentioned, including a pool where we're able to test underwater robots. I think that's pretty cool. We have a waterfront property, gorgeous views of the Severn River where it meets the Chesapeake Bay. And we have 35 Division I athletic teams. Our athletic facilities are world-class, and we offer a full ride scholarship for all students. And that's including room and board and any other fees that you can imagine. In regards to our STEM summer program, it is a hands-on program for 9th, 10th, and 11th graders. That's rising 9th, 10th, and 11th graders. It is a 6-day program that happens on the Yard, our campus, in June. We offer 3 different sessions that run throughout the course of June. The program is run by USNA staff and midshipmen. Midshipmen is what we refer to our students as. And that allows for participants to not only get their hands on some very cool STEM programs, but also get a sense for our beautiful campus, what our staff and faculty are like, as well as what students at the Academy look like, what their interests are, and what it takes to potentially attend this college in the future. Students also get a chance to live in Bancroft Hall, which is something that few can say that they have done. Bancroft Hall is our dormitory, the 2nd largest in the entire world. It's a beautiful building that only midshipmen are usually able to access, but students who attend STEM are able to reside there as well over the course of the program. To apply to STEM, you can visit our website, which I'll share the URL for in a minute. Those applications opened on January 4th, 2023, and they will close on April 15th of this year. Tuition is $800 to attend, but scholarships are available to all. If you'd like more information about STEM texted to you, you can text that number displayed there. I'll give you a minute to take a picture in case anyone needs it. And here's that URL and website I was talking about. So this is a screenshot of what the website will look like when you visit, but we make it pretty obvious. You just hit that big yellow button to apply. Again, the deadline to apply is April 15th. There's the URL at the bottom of the page. And here's a list of some of our different social media platforms that we are on, as well as a URL or a scan code there at the bottom that you can scan for additional information on admissions, or that URL from the last page, usna.edu/admissions, is kind of your one-stop shop for any and all information you would want about the Naval Academy. That's all. Thank you so much for your time.
All right, thank you very much. So coming up next here, we have a video presentation from Savannah College of Art and Design. We do have a panelist here, so if you have questions for Savannah College of Art and Design, you can still leave them in the chat or by using the Q&A feature. So let's get started.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everyone. My name is Jade Wilson. I'm a Senior Enrollment Events Manager here at SCAD, and I'm joined by my colleague.
Hi, my name is Brittany Sullivan-Dinas, and I am an Enrollment Events Manager here at SCAD.
And we're here to tell you a little bit about SCAD and our pre-college programs that we offer. SCAD is the University for Creative Careers, and that can mean a lot of different things for all of our students. We offer more programs of study and specializations than any other art and design university in the US, with more than 100 degree programs to match all of your different passions. From animation to business, fashion to fine arts, we have it all here at SCAD. And for nearly a decade, we've been educating high school students each summer through our pre-college programs to give students like yourselves a glimpse into life at the University for Creative Careers. And many of the programs we offer at SCAD will be available for you to study at our pre-college programs. We have majors and minors to match every career goal for all you future artists, inventors, designers, and creators. SCAD offers 2 pre-college programs for students to ignite their creative passions and enlighten their artistic interests: SCAD Summer Seminars and SCAD Rising Star. Our pre-college program participants get an introduction to university life and the opportunity to create excellent work. So whether you spend your summer learning in the fast-paced cultural center of Atlanta and live in 14 stories of spectacular suites and midtown views of 40, a luxury living experience, or experience the coastal charm of Savannah and live at the Hive, a community of co-ed halls that's like a city of its own, equipped with a large dining hall, pool, coffee shop, and convenience store. There will be plenty of opportunities to meet like-minded people, explore new areas of art and design, and expand your horizons. Our SCAD Summer Seminars workshops are for high school students who have completed their freshman, sophomore, or junior years of high school. Participants gain valuable educational experience while developing their creative vision through art and design assignments and projects. Students attend 2 workshops each summer seminar session and have an all-access pass to the university's extensive resources. Workshops are led by SCAD professors, alumni, or select graduate students who will bring real-world experience into the classroom. These educators enhance their curriculum by incorporating demonstrations, lectures, studio work, and even local field trips. And in order to provide maximum individual attention and collaboration between students and instructors, class sizes are small, typically with 20 or fewer students in each workshop. Daily social and cultural activities are organized for program participants to create an authentic experience of life as a SCAD student. SCAD Summer Seminars includes 3 sessions in Atlanta. You can see the dates on the screen here, as well as 4 sessions in SCAD Savannah. You can see the dates on the screen here as well. And you can choose to attend 2 sessions across different SCAD locations. So spending 2 weeks with us in Atlanta, or 2 weeks with us in Savannah, or 1 week in Atlanta and 1 week in Savannah. You can customize your summer to match whatever your goals are. Registration is now open, and participants are able to register up to 2 weeks before the session begins. However, there's no time like the present to go ahead and select your workshops and complete your registration. Statement of purpose, but all of this can be found online at scad.edu/summer.
SCAD offers the best opportunities for high school students to cultivate their creativity. If you're a rising high school senior, you can earn college credit through SCAD Rising Star, a 5-week program to introduce you into university life. SCAD Rising Star is a challenging program that awards college credit to rising high school seniors who are ready to experience university in Atlanta or Savannah. Students enroll in 2 SCAD courses and have the opportunity to build or enhance their portfolios. Courses are taught by SCAD faculty, who are acclaimed artists, writers, designers, and educators. Upon successful program completion, participants earn college credit towards a SCAD degree or may transfer credits to another accepting institution. Courses include demonstrations, lectures, studio work, and local field trips, which all mirror the experience you would have as a SCAD undergraduate student. You will also have access to the numerous resources available at SCAD, in addition to small class settings with no more than 30 students per class. Registration for SCAD Rising Star is now open. The online application fee, and all supporting documents are required to complete a file for admission. In order to be reviewed for acceptance, students must complete the following: an online application, a $100 non-refundable application fee, send us your official high school or secondary school transcript, as well as evidence of English proficiency for our international students. Our pre-college program students enjoy their time at SCAD and find these programs to be enriching, engaging, and creatively welcoming. And the added perk, they make lifelong and long-lasting friendships and connections. As a reminder, our website is the ultimate resource for all pre-college summer program questions and information. Thank you for taking the first step of the SCAD journey with me, and I hope to see you this summer.
All right, thank you to SCAD for that great video presentation. Coming up next, we have another video presentation, this time from Inward Bound Mindfulness Education. Same thing, there is a representative here. So if you have questions about this upcoming presentation, you can feel free to leave them in the chat or use the Q&A feature. So let's get started with Inward Bound Mindfulness.
Hi, thanks for joining us this afternoon. My name is Tonya Jones, and I am here from Inward Bound Mindfulness Education, also known as IBME. So IBME has been around for 13 years, and we provide immersive, in-depth mindfulness programming for teens and young adults and the professionals serve them. Our signature program would be our summer mindfulness teen retreats, which we also have in New Year's as well. And I'll just share a little bit about what happens on our retreats. So we meditate together, and you don't have to have experience meditating in the past, just an interest and willingness to try it out. So we practice sitting meditation, as you can see here, walking meditation. There's also practices that we explore to help cultivate more, just more self-awareness and compassion and kindness for ourselves and for others. We also have some kind of movement here on a daily basis. As you see, we have yoga here. We have different workshops across the board, whether it's like more extended practice periods, nature-based workshops, things to explore more artistic leanings, writing, whatever your vibe is, your background, introvert, extrovert. We kind of cover the range so that all people are going to, have something that they feel connected to. There's also a lot of time for community building and small groups, and that's a time where peers they get together in peer groups by age, and they're able to talk about their experiences on retreat and the practices and teachings, but also just to connect with peers and kick it about what's going on in their lives and be heard and feel held by peers and really explore those things together. So we have an amazing community. We've served thousands of teens over the years from coast to coast and some internationally as well. We talk about different tools and practice with tools to help work with stress, anxiety, challenging emotions, but also at the core is really kind of getting back to, let's say, the purity of our hearts and who we are before all the conditioning, all the stuff. How do I love myself? What does that look like in action to love and accept oneself, to really be able to have more access to joy in daily life? And what is it like to disconnect from technology a little bit and be present in the moment? This is a quote from a teen. IBME was the first place on earth where I was ever able to learn how to be comfortable in my own skin and not to judge myself so harshly. So IBME is for everyone, no matter where you come, socioeconomic background, whether where you're coming from, how you identify. It doesn't matter. If your age is 15 through 19 and you're interested in being on retreat with us, then we welcome you with open arms. We have a wide range of people of like different backgrounds who come to our retreats. Here's just a few words from some of our teens about their experience on retreat. So IBME is not meant to replace therapy. It's not for people who aren't willing to, have moments of reflection, self-reflection, and to sit down and look inside themselves. And we also want teens to have some agency and feel like they chose to come on retreat, even if it was suggested by an adult in their life, that ultimately that they're making the decision because they want to be there. A lot of our teens are new to meditation, so that is not a barrier. We are a secular mindfulness organization, so it's not religious. And again, we're not in silence the whole time. Again, a lot of our teachers have been practicing for many years. They're very well trained, decades of experience. So this is our retreat calendar. As you can see, we have retreats all over the country. You can go online and, explore our calendar a bit more. So we have a radical sliding scale model for our retreats. And as you can see, this is a scale. However, no teen is turned away for lack of funds. So we also have scholarships based on need. And when applying to attend retreat, you can just express that need and let us know. Here's another quote from one of our teens. So if you're interested in learning more about IBME, you can visit our website right here, or you can also reach me at this email address. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much to IBME for that great presentation. Coming up next, we have EF International Language Campuses.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jackie. I'm so excited to be here with you today. Let me go ahead and share my screen with you. All right. And we can see that?
Yes, we can. All good.
Awesome. Okay, like I said, I'm Jackie. I am a study abroad advisor with EF Education First, and we are talking about learning languages abroad. And let's see. So what is EF International Language Campuses? This is a language and cultural immersion program. All of our schools are owned and operated by EF. All of our classes are meant to boost your confidence in your speaking skills. And outside of daily class life, we have different activities and excursions for our students. So we do offer 7 different languages in campuses across Latin America, Europe, and Asia. And we ensure that our schools are located in only the best neighborhoods. So these are some examples of some of our locations. Our first being in Costa Rica, Playa Tamarindo. You can also study Spanish in Barcelona and Malaga. To study French, we have Paris and Nice. Additionally, I will say if you're looking for a French program for students who are under 16, so from ages 13 to 16, we have a special junior program in San Rafael as well. To study German, we have Munich and Berlin. Italian in Rome, in an amazing location. It's one of my favorites. We have Singapore for Mandarin, Tokyo for Japanese, Korean in Seoul. And so why should you study with us? We have been doing this for almost 55 years. We have amazing customer service available to you at all times. Our curriculum is extremely engaging. I know in a regular class, you're bound to a textbook. I really love how interactive and really important our speaking skills are with our students. We really try to, again, help boost your confidence. Experiential learning. So a lot of you're working together in collaboration. We have small class sizes. We guarantee that you will level up in your language proficiency level within 6 weeks. We are a university accredited program, and our guarantee is extremely unique. We have an international community. So our students come from over 80 different countries, which is a great way for your student, for your child, to be able to bond with people from all over the world. And then we have classes that start every Monday of the year. So when you work with an advisor, we will take a look at when you're available and we will select a program that works best for you and your budget. So moving on, we do have year abroad programs, but it's great because we also have summer programs as well. So again, it's extremely flexible. We have short-term programs, long-term programs. Our longer-term programs begin in January, April, and September. And then our short-term programs, again, start any Monday of the year. It is on a rolling basis. And we are happy to talk to you about a time frame that works best for you. So again, our class sizes are smaller. We have native speakers that are our instructors. We use a unique curriculum to us. Again, very engaging. Speaking skills are very important, but we also have elective classes for you to take, which are super fun. They are really focused on culture. So whether that's taking a pottery class in Costa Rica, or taking a flamenco class in Spain, you have access to really picking and choosing your schedule, which is great. And then again, guaranteed language level progress every 4 to 6 weeks. This is for students who are really invested in improving their language skills. Outside of class, we offer included tours around the city. We offer activities at the school to get involved with your classmates. It's really important that you create a community, create these international connections. And we want you to get excited about learning a language. This is something that's going to look really great on your resume. And it's just something to get excited about. We also have some excluded activities to different cities outside of the one that you'll be residing in. You have the opportunity to stay with a host family. They will provide your meals for you, which is amazing. And honestly, if you want an incredibly immersive experience, I recommend the host family. You will be living with other students at this host family. And again, it's an awesome option if you're also looking for something more economical and completely immersive. Our residences are a mix between a dorm, hotel, and apartments, depending on the location. We have single and shared rooms available. We have staff on site at all times. Again, these are located in the best neighborhoods. Safety is so important to us. So who can join this? We have classes for students ages 13 through 15, so specific junior level classes. And then we actually have courses for students who are 16 and up. The best time to go for high school students would definitely be during the summer. You'll be around students who are your age, but you're welcome to come at any other time of the year as well and meet students from all over the world. So if you're looking to get in touch, this is our phone line. It's 800-992-1892, and you can contact us at ils@ef.com. You can also visit our websites listed here. So Languages Abroad is for our shorter term programs, and then the Language Year Abroad is for our longer programs. And again, my name is Jackie. I am an advisor here, and I hope to be able to connect with you soon. Feel free to message me in the chat. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Jackie, for that informative presentation. Now I'm going to pass it off to Explo. And Jackie, if you could please unshare your screen. Thank you so much.
Hi, folks. My name is Moira Kelly, and I'm the president of Explo, and I'm just going to pull up our slide deck here. Can folks see this or not?
We cannot.
Okay, so hold on for 1 second here.
No worries whatsoever.
So let's see. Folks see that?
Yes, we can. Perfect.
Great. Okay. Yeah, my name is Moira Kelly. I'm the president of Explo, and I am so glad to be here. And I'm glad that you all are able to spend some time learning about all of these wonderful programs. I'm going to move pretty quickly since we don't have too much time. Explo actually, we have 3 programs. I'm going to concentrate in 2 of them. One is our pre-college program in the Boston area, and the other one is our senior program for students entering grades 8 and 9 in the New York City area. So Explo was founded about 50 years ago, and our founder was an administrator at MIT, and we still have loads of connections with MIT. We happen to have our headquarters in the Boston area, and we use lots of advisors. We go on lots of trips. We're always consulting with people. One of the things with us is we are really looking to make sure that our curriculum is very future facing. And so we want to make sure that we're working with people who are working on the edge of their fields. And so that's the iconic MIT dome. And if you come to the program, because we're in the Boston area, and if you want to go over to MIT, we take trips over there. I'm showing you some pictures of a handful of alums who've gone to Explo. And the reason I'm doing that is not to say that every single person who comes to Explo, goes on to found Instagram or wins a Tony Award or whatever it happens to be, or teaches at Yale. But actually just to tell you that there's no traditional or typical Explo student. We have students from a wide variety of interests and areas. But one of the things that really connects all of them is that they are very curious and they put their curiosity into action. And one of the things that I love, Kevin Systrom, actually, I know him, he was a student at Expo for 5 years. Katie actually is working on the Mars rover mission now. And what I love is that she's actually working with us on our Mars rover class, robotics class, and space programs. And James, who's done amazing things and has worked at Expo for full summers, actually 3 summers, is still coming back to us during the summertime. So one of the things that's important to know about Expo is we are a really close-knit community during the summertime. But when you come to us, you join a network of 88,000 alums from 93 countries. And that's an important piece of who we are, because Expo isn't just the summer, it is this entire network of folks. More than 70 of our alums have been named to the 30 under 30 list, which, if you haven't heard about it, is an interesting list of folks who are really pushing the edges of their fields, and they're change makers and innovators and people who think outside the box. Actually, we had 5 more students who were named just this year. 5 of our alums actually got named to 30 under 30 this year. So who knows, if you come to Expo this summer, you may be one of these people in the future, or have a roommate or someone else who will be named to these kinds of lists. We've got 2, I'm going to talk about these 2 programs, the pre-college program at Wellesley and then our senior program in the New York City area. What you will notice is that at our pre-college location, we actually have 2 different programs. One is our multi-course 360 program. So if you're not 100% sure exactly what you might want to really dive into really deeply, one thing, you want to try out a number of things, and you might want to try out filmmaking or marketing or 3D animation or game theory or engineering or robotics. I mean, there are just so many choices. You can mix and match into a number of different courses that way, and that's in 360. If you want to dive deeper into something, so you might want to dive more deeply into engineering or medicine or forensic science or trial law, and you would do that all day. You'd be working elbow to elbow with experts in the field, doing projects, real work of the field. You can get college credit if you're interested. We do lots of trips. This program goes out to, we're doing orthopedic surgery lab with Northeastern. We're going to a lot of places, which is why we've got other colleges listed here. But both of these programs, after this, the typical school day is done at 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, they come together. And so you might have a friend who wants to do 360 and you want to do a concentration, you'll still get to see each other a lot at the program. If you're a little bit younger, you're going into grades 8 or 9, then you would be at our Sarah Lawrence campus right outside of New York City. And one of the things that's great, it's same thing, loads of choices. You can take architecture, aeronautics, debate, criminal, psych, musical theater, loads of choices. We take advantage of being near New York City and go on lots of trips. One of the things that you should know for both of these campuses is that we are basically the ones on campus. So we take over most of these campuses and access their facilities. And that's why we chose them, because we have such extensive use of their facilities. Our classes at Expo are really hands-on. They're active. You're not going to be sitting there. They're not a lot of lectures. You're going to be doing projects. We're so good at this that we actually have a division of Expo where we work with schools to make school more interesting and more engaging, because many of us know that it's not often that engaging and interesting as it could be. We spend 10 months a year working on making sure that our classes are really interesting and something that students want to do. In addition to classes, though, there are loads of things going on outside of class. And so we have really robust programming, athletics, debate, affinity groups, clubs, leagues, performances, walking into town. They're in beautiful areas, both of the campuses. So there are lots of things going on outside of class. And then on the weekends, we have an enormous number of choices in terms of trips, museums, Six Flags, whitewater rafting, going into New York City to see lots of things. So this is a jam-packed 3-week program. Don't have time to see this video, so this playing it all. You can see it on our website if you want to do that. And so if you are interested in checking us out some more, go to our website and there are videos on there. You can check out the classes in more detail. We do have priority course selection that's happening until February 22nd. If there are particular classes you're really interested in, get your things in now to make sure that you get those. Students, if you need to wait longer, it's fine. You'll still be able to get into the program. And we have admission counselors. All of them have worked at the program. So I encourage you to give them a call and let us know that you're interested, and we'll make sure that you get the information that you need to be able to make a good decision for the summer. So I thank you for listening, and I hope you'll check us out.
All right. Thank you so much. So that will conclude our second session today. We do have another session that will be starting at the top of the hour, and I'm going to paste the link to that session in the chat now. All right, excellent. So thank you so much for everyone who attended this second session, and a special thank you to all of our panelists. And we look forward to seeing you all in the next session at the top of the hour. So thank you all so much. Bye.